Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video I'm going to be doing another installment of Tracy Talks TV. So this is the latest batch of TV shows that I finished watching in the last few months. So I'm just going to get straight into it, and starting off with, I have Parks and Recreation seasons 2, 3 and 4. I finally got back into this show after what feels like quite a while, but initially I stopped watching a few episodes into season 4 because I think I was where I got up to in my initial watch, but then yeah, I just fell behind and never got back into the show. But I finally finished season 4 now, so I can continue on with the rest of the seasons so I think at the moment I'm a few episodes into season 5, but at some point I will get back into Parks and Recreation. But yeah, I really enjoy this show. It's just a very fun, easy to watch, and yeah, I like sort of having it on the background and things like that. So it's sort of like the first lot of shows that seasons I've been watching. And then probably one of my favourite TV watching experiences lately, I finally sat down and watched the 1960s Batman. I watched seasons 1 to 3. It was just a lot of fun. I just loved every minute of it. It was so cheesy, over the top, and I think in this current climate it's just what I needed. So yeah, it was just a lot of fun to sort of revisit it. Yes, it hasn't aged all that well because there's some like certain moments and lines and that where it's like, oh, that hasn't, yeah, wouldn't really like go down today. But on the whole, I did really love making my way through this show, and yeah, it was at its peak definitely in seasons 1 and 2, but yeah, season 3 it kind of, because that was sort of when it was starting to, I think, with the ratings, and yeah, before it got cancelled. But yeah, definitely loved seasons 1 and 2, but yes, but you know, as I said, on the whole, I just love this show, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to rewatching it in the future. And then I finished some TV seasons that I watch week to week. So I finished NCIS season 17, and NCIS LA season 11. So obviously with everything going on, these are shows that didn't get to finish out the episodes that they had to film. So the seasons were cut short. On the whole, I don't think it really. So I think with the exception of NCIS LA, I think there might have been one episode. I think they had one episode left to film, and I think that was going to end on a cliffhanger to go into season 12. But I think where they ended off the season overall, it was still pretty good, and I think yeah, there'll be potentially a follow-up to what happened next season when everything start filming up again and that. NCIS 17 was definitely more of a weird one because that one got cut off at, I think it was episode 20, and yeah, it was just, it didn't really feel like a season finale, which I know obviously there was not much they could do about it, but yeah, it was definitely a weird season ending. But I mean, it wasn't a bad episode, but yeah, just because I thought there was still more to go, but then it turned out that that was all they, I think, managed to film. So, but I did finish off those seasons, and then finished Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 7. Loved this season. It was yeah, it's so much fun, and yeah, it's just, I just love this show, and yeah, it was, I don't know, it just had a lot of I think really funny moments in the season. I kept loving the callbacks to Jake and his frustrations with Wario and Mario in Mario Party. I thought that whole recurring gag was quite hilarious. But yeah, I did love how they did the season overall, especially Jake and Amy's relationship, and then obviously with them now being parents. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes into season 8. But yeah, it was just a really good season, and yeah, something, you know, to look forward to week to week. So that one, and then something really different. I watched this it's not even really a TV show. I watched it on YouTube. It's the Red Hood fan series. I binged to seasons 1 and 2 because it's only like 5 episodes. I think each season had 5 episodes. But season 1 I watched as a long, like, it was like an hour long like episode. But I really enjoyed this. It was like, for being like a YouTube show, like just a fan made show, I thought was actually done really well, and I lived for like the Bat family relationships in this one. So we sort of got to see like Jason and Damien and Tim and like them all interacting, and I just really enjoyed that. And definitely I know there is going to be a season 3, but I think because they're still filming that at the moment because it got postponed because of the shutdown. But I'm definitely based on what I know about season 3, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. But this was just a fun like show to binge, and it's really enjoyed season 2 because it was basically Jason going through the multiverse and him randomly adopting like a bunch of children as well, so he's sort of following Batman in that regard. But really loved this. I definitely want to try and find more fan-made shows out there, but I really enjoyed the Red Hood fan series. And then sort of going along with the like superhero theme, I finished The Flash season 6, Batwoman season 1, and Legends of Tomorrow season 5. So it's sort of caught up on the current seasons, and and obviously with Batwoman season 1, because they've obviously Ruby Rose has left the show, and they have announced her replacement. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but they did announce who's going to be taking over, so I'm very intrigued to see how they handled that, and also what's going to happen to like Kate and where she's going to like disappear in that. So, and like everything involving that one. So it's going to be very interesting with season 2. But overall, I really enjoyed season 1. I sort of like, I thought, like, because obviously it's first seasons of the show, sort of it takes a while to get the footing, and sort of how, like, as they establish the characters and the story arcs and that. But I really enjoyed season 1, so I'm sad to see that Ruby Rose is left, because I did actually like her portrayal as Batwoman. But sort of to see where the show moves forward now. But so sort of got that, and then Legends of Tomorrow, love the show. It's my favourite of the, like, I guess Arrowverse shows, and season 5 was just just as crazy as ever. But so that was that one. And and the Flash season 6, so I'm just trying to actually remember season 6, because that was another one where it was like they didn't get to finish off like this because they had more episodes to do, like with the story arc and that, because like Iris is still in the like pocket, like mirror dimension and that. So they didn't get to resolve that storyline for this season, but I think next season that's where they're going with that one. But I think I did actually prefer the first half of season 6 with the lead up to Crisis on Infinite Earths. But so season 6 overall was like not one of my favourite seasons of the show, but I thought it was like still pretty decent. It's still a show I enjoy watching. So so we have those ones, and then we have one of my favourite shows, and that is What We Do in the Shadows. Season 2 aired in the last couple of months, and this season was hilarious. I just love these characters, and sort of, especially since how much I love the movie, I sort of love how they've sort of taken this world and just expanded on it. And I love all the I love everyone's interactions and the humour, and it's definitely, probably out of all of these, I think What We Do in the Shadows would be one I would definitely recommend checking out. So it's yeah, it's a great like mockumentary style series, so got that one. And then I finished Harley Quinn season 2. This was actually a bit of a pleasant surprise for me because I really enjoyed season 1 when I watched that at the start of the year, and then yeah, when season 2 dropped, I've sort of been watching that, and yeah, this show is just, I sort of just love how crazy and out there this actual version of DC, like the DC universe is, and yeah, and I love the character Harley and her interactions like with Ivy and like I guess her crew with like Clayface and King Shark and all of them. I just love those characters, and yeah, just some of the humour in it is just especially I think one of my favourite moments this past season, they were talking about the Babysitters Club, which is just the most randomest thing ever, but King Shark revealing how much he loved Claudia Kishi was actually something I didn't know I realised I needed, but yeah, just hearing them talk about the Babysitters Club was like random, but I just found that hilarious. But anyway, so I watched Harley Quinn season 2, and then to finish off this one, I finished Pennyworth season 1. So you'll notice there's a bit of a theme with the TV shows I've been watching lately, but yeah, because I'm basically at the point where it's like anything that's remotely connected to Batman, I want to watch it. So I did have, yeah, Pennyworth was on my list because it was only like 10 episodes, but I thought this was a very interesting show because it's obviously a prequel. It's about Alfred, so it's sort of him and his sort of meeting Thomas and Martha Wayne and sort of how he comes to know them and that. But yeah, it was a very sort of different universe with because it's like a political conspiracy type show, but I actually really enjoyed it. So I thought I like it especially because it's very I think different to the actual comics, but it's sort of at the same time it's interesting sort of seeing like what we know will happen to these characters eventually and sort of what they're doing at the moment. So yeah, I'm sort of intrigued to see like where the show goes. I know it did get renewed for season 2, but yeah, obviously who knows when that will actually happen, but I yeah, was very intrigued to sort of continue on with that. So but yeah, so that is everything that I've watched TV show wise in the last few months. Doesn't seem like I've watched a whole lot of TV shows recently, but I have watched like a lot of I watched some favourites and yeah, finished off some shows that I've been watching week to week. So yeah, not a huge lot to talk about this time around, but hopefully next time I'll manage to get through a few more TV shows. So I'm just going to stop it here, and thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!